Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to Fernando Live. It's going to be your live stream, talk show, news, you name it, just discussions in general. Bullshit time from 4:30 to 5 in the morning, 30 minutes. I'll just talk. Let's start with some news. Well, let's see what we got today for news. Pretty soon we're gonna have a phone line, so stay tuned for that. You can talk and say whatever you want. Don't worry. Okay, well. See what this girl has to say. This girl right here flipped up off a judge, so let's see what she's got to say.
That was our first introduction with the teenager earlier this
Minnesota, congratulations. I think lots of things have changed for you. One, you smile now, which we didn't see before. Minnesota, congratulations. I think lots of things have changed for you. One, you smile now, which we didn't see before. And I wish you well in the program. Congratulations.
That's a switch. 18-year-old Penelope Soto getting compliments, even a round of applause in a Miami courtroom.
Did you say me? Did you say that?
That was the first introduction with the teenager earlier this month. She was facing a judge on charges of possession of a controlled substance when she flipped the bird in open court. The judge responded in kind, charging her with contempt.
Oh, you did say that? I find you in direct criminal contempt. 30 days in the county jail.
Penelope didn't spend 30 days in jail. She stayed for 5 after she tearfully apologized to the judge.
My behavior was very irrational, and I apologize not only to the court and you, but to my family.
He ordered her to a drug treatment program and released her. And judging from her latest court appearance, seems to be working.
How you doing, Ms. Soto?
Good, thank you.
A kinder, gentler, more polite young woman faced a different judge on Monday morning. He seemed impressed after learning that Soto had passed all of her drug tests and is regularly attending Narcotics Anonymous.
8 out of 8. Perfect. That's very, very good. Congratulations.
Penelope can keep up her good work, the drug charge against her will be dropped. Penelope works part-time and told the judge she plans to go back to school. Well, upon hearing that, coupled with the other good news, the judge felt compelled to applaud her again.
I wish you well in the program.
Thank you.
So there we go. That girl flipped the bird using drugs. Don't use drug, kids. Stay away from those. So, let's go and see what else is on the news today. See what else we got. Let's see what else we got. Transgender girl. Transgender. A first grader transgender. First grader transgender. What's going on, people? Let me see. Let's see what we got here. Says a transgender rights group announced Wednesday that it has filed a discrimination complaint in Colorado on behalf of a first grader who was born a boy but identifies as a girl. Whoa! The filing system stems from a decision announced last December by officials at Fountain Fort Carson School District that COI methods could no longer use the girls' bathroom at Eagleside Elementary. Mother Kathleen Mathis says she and her husband were shocked. We were very confused because everything was going so well and they had been so accepting, and all of a sudden it changed, and it was very confusing and very upsetting because we knew that by doing that she was going to go back to being unhappy. She told CNN it was going to set her up for a lot of bad things. Cole was born with a male sex organs but has identified as female since she could express herself, her mother said. The child had attended classes during her kindergarten year with no problems and no complaints from anyone at the school. Mathis told reporters at the Colorado Capitol in Denver, where she was flanked by her husband, Jeremiah, and 4 other children. Okay, wait a minute. Believe me, I am not prejudiced. I'm not racist. You know, I mean, I do my best to not let that stuff affect me. You know, when because it happens with most people. That I've personally never been the one to insult anyone like that, or you know, to say anything to people that for example have a different sexual orientation than I, or color, or I've never in my life have I said anything like that to anyone. But it happens to other people when they you know, I mean, how can I put it? When somebody's gay or somebody's black or Mexican, it's happened to me. They call you wetback. They call you, I mean, I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to cause any trouble or people calling back and talking shit. But but when they use the N word and and a lot of white people use the N word and wetbags and this and that, they've never said it to my face, but I've heard it like in chat rooms and all that stuff. When where they hide behind the computer and stuff like that. But I am a little confused here because this is a first grader. I mean, how old is this kid? I mean, let's watch the video here really quick. Let's watch this video and see what this first grader has to say. Let's see what's going on.
We started noticing when Koi was about 18 months, as soon as she could express herself, that she was really expressing that she was a girl. And, of course, at that time, our thought was that she was a little boy that liked girls' things. And it wasn't until she started becoming depressed and anxious that we knew that there was something more going on and took her to medical professionals. She was in kindergarten at Eagleside, and everything went wonderfully there. She finished kindergarten and did first grade there, and everything was going well in first grade. And then out of the blue, the school contacted us to tell us that they were going to be changing and she was not going to be allowed to use the girls' restrooms anymore. And that really just was not a safe environment for her. That set her up for a lot of issues at school, for bullying and harassment. It wasn't a place that we were able to let her be, because we want her to be safe and we want her to be healthy. And so we've temporarily withdrawn her from school, and we have filed the complaint with the school, and we're hoping that that they will change their minds and they will come back and teach that you can love somebody and you can accept somebody even if they are different.
How far away is Mars?
Well, so let's be polite. Let's be polite and let's not be judging. And I guess, I mean, she is around 7, 8 years old, between 6 and 8, first grader, I think. I mean, could be wrong, but wow. I mean, what can I say? Wow, wow, and wow. This is so incredible. I have never in my life have heard about a case like this, But let's talk about I mean, it's a very delicate subject. This is not I don't know what to say, people. I don't know what to say, and I don't know what to. Oh my God, this is just incredible. This is just incredible. incredible. I mean, okay, 18 months, and she started or he back then started behaving like a girl, and so now the parents say that it's a girl. I mean, they were letting this kid go into the girls' restroom, you know. I mean, yes, no. I mean, what are these people thinking? I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, not to insult anybody, but just think about all the problems that they're gonna cause this child. You know, my opinion, you know, and you can, I mean, come on, send me a text if you like, you know, talk about this subject. I mean, this is my second show, and I know nobody's watching, but I mean, we can talk about this in the future. But I mean, come on, people. I mean, let me tell you about something. You know, I work in a restaurant. You know, my regular job. This is just my hobby. I don't make any money doing this, but I work in a restaurant, and I see at the clubs also. I see transgender girls, or I don't know, transgender people, I guess, going into the girls' restroom. I mean, I know about transgender people that like girls and like boys, even though they're guys trapped in a, or girls trapped in a guy's body, or whatever you want to call it. However, it's, you know, I'm inexperienced on this, you know. I don't know. I mean, you can call me whatever. You can call me stupid, asshole. I mean, whatever you want to call me, but bear with me. I mean, I don't know, you know. I'm just a guy, you know. I have a gay friend. He was been one of my good friends, dear friends, you know. And between me and him personally, we talk like it's not a big deal. But you know, some people got offended. But they got these transgender people going into the women's restroom. But there's transgender people that like girls and guys. They do both. So I don't think is right. I don't think that is correct. I wouldn't want my wife being in the restroom with a transgender person. Not because it's sick, or not because, you know, because any of that. It's because some of them like girls, and I don't know who likes girls and who doesn't like girls. They just don't like boys, not all of them. And come on, they got a penis. They have a penis, people. I mean, let me throw you another one. I mean, here goes another one. Here goes another one. You have like restrooms in the club. Some clubs, you know. Some clubs, they have restrooms where they have how can I say, you know, they have bathroom attendants, right? They have bathroom attendants, and I've seen some that they're lesbians. I mean, you know, Not the ones, not like the ones you imagine, you know. Not like when you're growing up, you imagine two hot girls kissing each other, you know. No, no, no. I mean, nowadays you see these lesbian women. That I'm not saying they want to be guys, but they dress kind of like boyish, you know, tomboys or whatever you want to call it. You know, forgive me if I'm not expressing myself correctly, but they're in the women's restroom, and I know friends of mine, and you know, my wife even. They say they look at them like if they want to do, you know, like we look at girls when we're at anywhere, when you know we're talking around in the street, and you know, and we see some hot girls going through, and what do? We look at their butts. We look and see, oh my God, look at that girl, she's so hot. Well, they look at them the same way when these girls go to the restroom, and I don't think that's proper. Let me put it that way. It's not proper. So, because they feel uncomfortable, you know. It's like that's like if it was a guy in the restroom. Because those girls, you know, they're lesbians. They like girls, and they're looking at girls like that in the restroom. I mean, imagine that. I would feel uncomfortable if there was a gay man attending the restroom. You know, I'm not saying that everybody's the same, but let me talk for us. Let me talk for me and for all the guys out there that, you know, that like girls. We are all the same. We are all the same. We are all talk about girls. We like girls. We're guys. We're men. What? I mean, we're men. I mean, this is just the way it is, you know. This is just with guys. Girls, you know, I will never figure out girls, but I know because my friends, I had friends, you know, I have friends, and they all talk the same. When the girls are all the same, they look at guys too, you know. I'm never gonna stop my wife from looking at guys, you know. They because it's just natural, you know. I'm not saying that my wife said, "Oh, honey, look at that guy, he's so hot," you know. I don't go saying, "Hey, honey, look at this girl, she's so hot." That's not it. That's not it. It's just that it's not, you know, it's not proper. So if we're the same and girls are the same, then gay men are all the same. Lesbian women are all the same. You know, they're all the same. When you like something, you like something. It doesn't matter where you are. You know, if you put me as a bathroom attendant, I'm not gonna be over there. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, what you doing? Or looking at guys. You know, I give him the little towel, give me my tip, and have a good day. You know, what's up, buddy? You know, if you put my wife in the women's restroom, she's gonna, oh, how you doing? You know, this and that. Oh, you need a tampon? You know, $1. Here you go. Give me a tip. Goodbye. But if you put a gay man on the men's restroom or a lesbian woman at the girls' restroom, no comment, guys. No comment, because we know what's the deal. You know, let's be realistic. I mean, we're not talking shit. We're not talking shit here, you know. We are not talking shit. Now, going back to the transgender little girl, first grader. Now, that's a first grader. I don't think, not to offend the parents, because I don't want to do that, because, you know, it could, this beautiful child can be in our lives, you know, whether it's a transgender, lesbian, gay, Down syndrome, autistic, whatever. These are gifts from just a gift from life. These are children, and we gotta love our children no matter what. I have a 3-year-old son, the nicest kid, beautiful child. I love him. I love all my children. I have 4. I love them all. And if my boy was to be sexually oriented a different way than I am, or whatever, I will love him the same. It doesn't matter. I will always love him the same. So this child, they I don't think is a school. I think probably what it is parents noticed that that this was going on, because if you go to school, to the kindergarten, and you see a little girl in a dress, or even if it was a little boy, my little boy, he's 3, and he has his hair always almost to his waist. I bet you everywhere I take him, every time they say, "Oh, what a beautiful little girl, what a beautiful little girl," and and it's funny, but if I would put a dress on Eloy, he would pass for a little girl, and nobody would question the truth. Nobody would say, "Oh, is he a boy or a girl?" They would never say that. It's like when you see a little baby, it's a baby or newborn. You say, "Is it a boy or a girl?" Unless you see the little, earrings and stuff like that. But anyway, so you put this girl, because we're gonna call him a girl because we should respect everybody. If a transgender person wants to be called a girl or a guy, that we should respect their decision. Whatever. Regardless of what you think, you should have respect for others, no matter, and you should teach respect to your children the same way. There's people that teach. Well, that's a whole nother show right there. But let's talk about this. If they're going to school and you go there and you say, "Oh, what a beautiful little girl," you'll never know until somebody blows a whistle, or it's a little nosy and tells anybody else about it. I don't think it was the school. I think it was the parents, pressuring the school about it. This is not the way. I don't know what to say. But what I can say is that I think it was the parents pressuring the school to do this. I really don't know, but I mean, a lawsuit against the school for this matter, I think is a little bit overboard. They're going beyond what's going on. It's just. It's just incredible, I mean, people, understand this. These are children. I mean, I'm speechless. I have no answers. I mean, I don't think I should even touch this subject. I shouldn't have, but I did. And this is a talk show about daily life. It's a live show. Whatever said is said. You can't take it back. I will say this. I mean, forgive me if I didn't express myself the right way, if I said the wrong things. But my friends that know me, they know that I have lesbian, gays, whatever. I have them all. I've had them all, white, black. This is a very, very delicate subject. We should be very, very careful. That's all I can say when we talk about this, because these are children and they don't know any better. They think, especially the parents of this child, I mean, Coy Mathis, people. That's the name of the child. Renamed Catherine Mathis. So, this is a very, very delicate subject. I mean, we can talk about it all night. We can do this daily. I don't know. I don't know what to I don't know what to say. The world is going to be looking at this school. Send a message to the world and teach tolerance, fair play, and equal rights. That's what they said. The girl, for most of the past year, Coy has dressed as a girl. Coy's passport and state issue identification recognize her as a female. Transgender kids, painful quest to be who they are. Catherine Mathis said she got a call out of the blue from the school in December saying, now let me rephrase this. I think I made a mistake. No, Catherine Mathis is a mom. Okay, sorry, I apologize. Coy Mathis they call him Coy. Okay. Catherine Mathis says she got a call out of the blue from the school in December saying that Coy could use the boys' bathroom, gender neutral faculty bathrooms or nurses' bathroom, but not the girls' facility. The district took into account not only Coy but other students in the building, their parents, and the future impact of a boy with male genitals using a girl's bathroom would have. As Coy grew older, a letter the family attorney received in December said, however, I am certain you can appreciate that. As Coy grows older and his male genitals, develop along with the rest of his body, at least some parents and students are likely to become uncomfortable with the continued use of the girls' restroom. Of course, people. Of course they're going to be uncomfortable. I mean, I don't want to say it, but it is. It's going to be uncomfortable. This is not correct. I don't think it's correct. In a statement Tuesday, the district attorney W. Kelly Dude said the district firmly believes it has acted reasonably and fairly with respect to the issue. However, the district believes the appropriate and proper forum for discussing the issue identified in the charge is through the Division of Civil Rights process. The district is preparing a response to the charge, which it will submit to the division. Therefore, The district will not comment further on this matter out of respect for process which the parents have initiated. It's sad that the Mathis family had to file a civil rights complaint in order for their daughter to be treated equally, say Herden Graddick, president of the Gay and Lesbian Alliance Against Defamation, in a statement. The students clearly aren't the only people at the school who need more education. I don't agree with that. Sadly, this Gay Lesbian Alliance Against Defamation group, this oh my god, this is just like the Boy Scouts thing going on, you know. Similar. How can you? This is not about this. This is not about discrimination. Nobody ever said gays or lesbians are not allowed. Nobody said that. This what's going on here is something clearly. It's just an issue of these are children, guys. I mean, these are children. I mean, it's like you're telling the girls, hey, it's okay to look at the little boys, you know. Please, just emotions are just getting to me here, because these are children, and these children don't know any better, and we should try to clearly who needs more education. It's not only this is not about education, people, and the teachers are not educated about. This is a very serious issue, and it's not about. These teachers went to college, and they taught them how to teach kids. These are first graders, guys. These teachers are not, you know, they're not capable of educating our. Believe me, I would be pissed if a teacher would talk to my child about sex or any of those issues. Because this is what that issue is about sex. And people, please, get that dirty things off your mind. Not about that. This is about sexuality. You know, that kind of sex. That's what I'm talking about. Not about what you're thinking. Now, you should change this channel and go somewhere else if you're thinking that. They were not educated for that. You know, these people are, you know, whoever. Herden Graddick, president of the Gay and Lesbian Alliance Against Defamation, he needs some education. As a matter, what does he know? Are you a parent? Are you a parent? You know, I mean, forgive me, people, but even a transgender girl trying to be a guy, or a transgender guy wanting to be a girl, they will never be a woman. They will never be a guy. And I'm not saying they can be recognized legally. They can be recognized as such. If they want to be, I will give them my recognition. Yes, okay, you are a girl, you are a guy, you know. But you will never understand a woman, or you will never understand what a real guy is, you know. You will never have those feelings, and a girl will never have those feelings. It's just, it can't not happen. You know, it cannot happen. It's not going to happen. You can change all your sex organs and you can change anything, but just being a guy, what being a guy is, it's never going to happen. I mean, I'm sorry to say it, but it's not going to happen. So the same thing goes for people that they're adopting. The people that adopt, and they can give that child all their love and they can give them everything, but that connection is not gonna be there. It never will. We will not have that connection. You will never have that connection like when a child is your blood. So, Mr. Herden, believe me or not, I'm chopping off your name, but Mr. Herden Gradick, president of the Gay and Lesbian Alliance against defamation. How can you tell these people that they need more education when you yourself needs education? Are you a parent? Do you have a child of your own blood? Do you know what it feels? You will never know what it feels for those parents to go through what's going through this family. And my heart goes out to the Mathis family. My heart goes out to them because these people are strong parents. They're sure about their child. They stand 100% behind their child. And Mrs. Catherine, Mr. Jeremy Mathis, they don't need a person or a organization like the Gay and Lesbian Alliance Against Defamation to speak for them. They don't need that. They can speak their own heart and they can stand behind their child, or like that beautiful child stands behind her mother. This is something out of your league. This is not about gays or lesbians or discrimination on the job site or anybody or gay bashing or any of this subjects. This is about a child that is going through something very, very serious and very rough. Not even I, as a parent, can ever understand something like that. This is just so serious. You know, what will ever happen? You know, what is going to happen with these people? We're gonna follow up on this, see what's going on, and I think this was a good discussion today. I think that I think that the school needs a little bit more of they need support instead of criticism. Instead of criticizing the school and judging the teachers or the faculty staff, they need support. You know, I'm not gonna say they need psychological support, because I'm against all that psychological bullshit. We're gonna talk about that in another occasion. That's a whole nother show, I think. We'll talk about it. the faculty needs some support, moral support. They need they need to let these the Mathis family speak up, and the other parents need to understand the Mathis, because what they're going through. You know, this is a little angel that that is I don't not confused, but it's a little angel that doesn't know what's going on. You know, they're children, and they believe what they believe is you know, children act with their hearts. You know, and the Mathis family needs support from the other families. They need support from the faculty. They need to resolve this in a need to resolve this peacefully, you know, without arguing, because at the end they're going to affect the children. The children are the ones that are going to suffer. It's not don't take it this is not about the parents. This is not about the school. Certainly not about the Gay and Lesbian Alliance or whatever. They need to stay away from this, and they need to stay out of this. This is not a matter for them. They need to stay away from this and sue something else, you know. I don't know, somewhere else, and they put their nose where it doesn't belong. This is about children. This is about some parents, confused parents, you know, that need to they're in need of some hard advice, and they need to put their feet on the ground and behave like parents and grown-up parents, you know. This is not about church. This is not about this is about the children, and we need to treat our children like what they are, our little angels, you know. This is not the children's fault. And I'm talking about Coy's or his peers, his classmates. You know, this is, you have to just, this is just incredible, you know. This is between the parents and the school. And I believe that in order to avoid situations like this in the future, the schools need to spend a little money, because they spend a lot of money in other things that are not even, you know, worth spending. They need to spend some money in fixing these restrooms. They need to make these restrooms individual restrooms with individual doors. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything about these situations like this. I've never been in a situation like that. I don't have the answers, but what I can say is that I am a parent, and I've made a lot of mistakes throughout my parenting career, and this is a very serious matter, and this is something that they have to talk about between the parents, the Mathis, and the other parents in the school. You know, they need to educate themselves. They don't need a president of a Gay and Lesbian Alliance to come and educate them on anything. You know, yes, I am for gays getting married. Yes, I am for gays adopting children. Yes, I am for all that. I have no problem with it. As long as they are realistic and educate their children the right way. I'm not going to get into that because that's another serious subject, but the Mr. Gradick has no business in that matter. President of the Gay and Lesbian Alliance Against Defamation, you have no business in that matter. You need to stay away. Just please, people, be parents, use your parenting skills, sit down, talk about it, but please think about what you're gonna say before you say it. Think it very hard, because this is gonna affect the children. And we don't need kids bullying other kids. Kids that bully other kids come from parenting, from listening to their dad and their mom. That's gonna be it, people. I was happy to talk to you today on my second show, Fernando Live. I'm gonna be waiting for you tomorrow. Again, after midnight, guys. Sometime after midnight. I don't have a set hour. We're gonna be here after midnight doing this show. We're gonna talk about whatever we can find on the internet. Good show. A good subject. And good luck to the Mathis family. Coy, my heart goes out to them. They need to sit down and talk about this the right way, people. So I'll see you tomorrow, and let's see what we can talk about tomorrow. Let's find a good subject. Let's be nice to others. Let's be, try not to make hurtful comments. Be good with your neighbor. Try to do the best. Be honest. Don't hurt other people. Be good parents. Have a job. Take care of your family. And from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Even though I don't have any viewers yet, but this is only my second day. Take care, people. Love to you all. Thank you for listening, and good night.